It's Dayton Bronco Friday Night Football. Game 2, Angleton vs Dayton. Produced by Tube Scrappers. Tube Scrappers, always believe. Tube Scrappers is sponsored by the Dayton Jack in the Box, home to the Tube Scrappers Pitchers of the Week. On Angleton's opening possession, the Dayton defense comes up strong. An incomplete pass to Diggs is the first play. On the second play, Diggs tries to run up the middle, but is stopped by the Dayton defense. On third down, Diggs gets the ball again, runs left, but can't find any opening in the Dayton defense. The Wildcats are forced to punt the ball. Dayton starts the ball at the 2-yard line and gets a couple of first downs. This electric run by James McBride moves the ball across the 50-yard line. The Broncos continue to move the ball down the field. 2 plays later, the quarterback throws a complete pass, but it's fumbled. The Wildcats recover, stopping the offensive possession of Dayton. Angleton gets the ball after the fumble, but can't find any room to run. On second down, Diggs still can't get anywhere. On third down, Diggs rolls out to the left and throws the ball, but it's incomplete. Dayton gets the ball after the punt and gets a couple of first downs. This scramble and run by Andreas Herrera moves the ball inside the 30-yard line. On the next play, Andreas takes the snap and hands it off to James McBride, who goes up the middle, then pops outside and jukes out the cameraman. James McBride gets all the way down to the 6-yard line.
Number 5's in at quarterback.
Dayton has first and goal from the 6 when Xavier Baldwin rolls to the right behind the block of Jakari Delasport and scores a touchdown. The Broncos get on the board in the first quarter. The point after attempt by Caracco is good. With about 4 minutes left in the first quarter, the Broncos take a 7-0 lead. Angleton gets the ball back, but can't go anywhere against the Dayton defense. The Dayton defense is like a brick wall. The quarterback on second down throws an incomplete pass. And on third down, Jakari Delasport comes up big with a tackle. After a short punt, Dayton gets the ball and hands off to James McBride, who busts through the line and gets a big run down the field. On the next play, Andreas takes the ball and throws it down the field. Jamal Fowler makes an electric catch for a Bronco first down. Dayton is unable to make the ball cross the goal line, and on the first play of the second quarter, Caracco connects on a long field goal. The Broncos go up 10-0. Disaster strikes for the Broncos as on the kickoff. Number 8 gets the ball and whoop! Cuts through the middle. He could go all the way. Angleton gets on the scoreboard without any offensive help. Now the scores: Dayton 10, Angleton 7. Dayton gets the ball back after the kickoff, and on the first play, the ball's fumbled. The Wildcats get the ball deep in Bronco territory. On the first play, Diggs gets the ball, throws it deep in the end zone, but it's intercepted. An offsides penalty by the Dayton Broncos gives the Wildcats new life. On 1st and 5, they run up the middle for a little yardage. Aided by the penalty, the Wildcats get a first down. On first down, they run up the middle, but the run is stopped. On second down, Diggs tries to counter up the middle, but it's stopped for no gain. On 3rd and 12, the Wildcats line up. They try to run up the middle again on a trap, but there's no gain. The Bronco defense stops the Wildcats. The Wildcats come out to kick a field goal, and it's good. The score is tied 10-10 with 8:22 left in the second quarter. The Broncos get the ball back and drive down the field to about the 30-yard line. When the pass is tipped, the Wildcats intercept the ball and run down the field. After 2 plays, the Wildcats get a first down and are moving down the field when whoop! The ball is snapped over Diggs' head. A big loss for the Wildcat offense. On second down, Diggs throws another incomplete pass. The Wildcats face a 3rd and forever when Diggs rolls to the left and throws back, but the ball is incomplete again. The Broncos stop the Wildcats and force a punt. Dayton gets the ball after the punt, but is unable to move it, and after 3 plays, punts the ball back to the Wildcats. Diggs takes off and gets a good run for about 5 yards. On second down, the option play is stuffed by the Broncos for a loss of yards. On 3rd and long, Diggs takes the ball, tries to cut up the middle, but is stopped. The Bronco defense comes up big again. Dayton gets the ball after the punt, and on their second play, the ball is fumbled again. The Wildcats get the ball back at point-blank range. The Wildcats get a first down, but are unable to cross the goal line. The field goal kicker comes in, but is wide right and misses. The time runs out in the half. The score's tied. Dayton 10, Angleton 10. Dayton gets the ball to start the 3rd quarter, but after 3 plays, they have to punt the ball to Angleton that gets the ball in excellent field position. After 2 plays, the Wildcats face a 3rd and long. Diggs rolls out to pass, but no one's open. He runs to the left, but's forced out about 5 yards short. Then the coaching play of the game. Diggs takes the ball on the punt and gets a first down by half a yard. After the fake punt, the Wildcat running game gets churning. 10 plays later, the Wildcats have a first to go from the 1. On the second play, Diggs crosses the goal line and puts the Wildcats up 17-10.
And it's good.
The Broncos get the ball, amount of drive, but it stalls out at around the Angleton 40. Caranco punts the ball deep into the Wildcat territory and pins them inside the 10-yard line. The Wildcats get the punt, and after 2 long plays, have a first to go. Diggs crosses the goal line and puts the Wildcats up by 2 touchdowns, 24-10. Angleton has a 2-touchdown lead on the kickoff. Baldwin gets the ball at the goal line and runs to the right. Baldwin cuts back to the left, and whoop! He's in the open field! Baldwin has 1 man to beat! Baldwin's kickoff return puts the Broncos back in the game! The score is now Broncos 17, Wildcats 24, and the Bronco fans rejoice. The extra point by Caranco is good. The score is now Broncos 17, Wildcats 24, with 9 minutes 28 seconds left. Caranco kicks the ball off to the Wildcats. The Wildcats take the ball and run down the field, but are stopped on about the 20-yard line. The Broncos appear to have the Wildcats in a bad position. On 3rd and 9, Diggs takes the ball, rolls to his right, tries a pass, it's covered. Diggs runs to his right and almost gets the first down. It's 4th and 1. Diggs takes the ball and rolls to his left and gets the first down yardage. After the first down, the Angleton Wildcats run 10 more plays and drain the clock. The last play of the game takes place, and the Wildcats come out on top of the Broncos 24-17. In a thrilling game, the Wildcats top the Broncos 24-17. Dayton Bronco Friday Night Lights 2010. Produced by Tubes Graphics. Tubes Graphics. Always believe.